Viruet gets a nice hand here. He's fought mostly in the garden and in local areas.
Coming from Panamanian, Panama. He's wearing green and white trunks and weighs in at 138 pounds. He's the world's most exciting fighter, the lightweight champion of the world, Roberto Duran.
Duran gets a real good hand, too. They like Duran here. He's fought here before, and he's a real good crowd pleaser. He comes to fight. As you might guess, this is a non-title bout. As you can see, both fighters are over the 135-pound limit. The limit for a lightweight title bout would naturally be 135 pounds. Viruet weighs 136, and Roberto Duran weighs 138. Viruet staring at Duran, staring directly into his eyes, jiggling around, keeping warm. Duran staring at Viruet. The referee is giving instructions to the two fighters in the center of the ring now. In a few seconds, we'll be starting a very exciting fight, I hope. There's the bell for round one. Two fighters come out, touch gloves to the center of the ring. Joining me at ringside now is my co-host here, Jack Brammy, who'll be handling the fight along with me.
Thank you very much, Chuck.
Jack, you did a heck of a job with the announcing up there.
Jumping all over the place, aren't I? Well, Chuck, here he is, the world's most feared fighter, Roberto Duran, in the green trunks and white trim, facing popular New York State lightweight champion Edwin Viruet in white trunks and blue trim.
Viruet moving around smartly with that good left jab, hands down by his waist, a la Muhammad Ali. Better not keep him too low, because if Duran lands a combination, it could be lights out. Viruet takes a very good punch, though. He's a tough kid.
Yes, he does. I also like to point out, Chuck, that he holds a win over the current 130-pound junior lightweight champion of the world, Alfredo Escalera.
Viruet now just moving around the perimeter of the ring, trying to keep himself going. There's a good combination on Duran's head, a left-right combination. Viruet doesn't look like he has any fear at all in his eyes, like a lot of fighters might who would be facing a man of Duran's caliber. Referee steps in and breaks the two fighters. They come out of a clinch. Viruet moving to his left now, sticking that jab. Duran following. Duran in the green trunks with the white stripe. Viruet in the white trunks with the powder blue stripe. There's a good right hand by Duran. Flush on Viruet's jaw. Viruet just shakes his head saying, no, I'm not hurt. It's easy to say. It's not that easy to do.
Duran is just awesome, Chuck. You know, a lot of people don't know. He punches with either hand, right or left.
I know that, Jack. I've seen him in quite a few bouts. But I'll tell you something, Viruet's a pretty good puncher himself and has landed a couple of good combinations. Catches Duran with a short left hook coming in and stung him.
That Duran is just awesome. He's defended his title 7 times, winning each time by knockout, Chuck.
That's a heck of a record. You can't improve too much on that, Jack, that's for sure. That's batting 1,000%. Duran keeps landing those overhand rights. But Viruet's moving away and takes away most of the velocity of the punch.
Viruet's got a pretty good record himself, Chuck. In 29 contests, he's won 26 times. He's lost one, a very, very controversial loss to Sammy Goss in the felt form. I know, I was there. I saw it. I thought Viruet won the fight all the way. And he's got 2 draws. So I think that's quite impressive credentials.
At the end of round 1. I'll turn over the commentary now to my co-host, Jack Fleming.
Thank you very much, Chuck Wepner. You know, Chuck, just taking off a minute from this Duran-Viruet fight, you know, you having given Muhammad Ali probably the toughest fight he's had, since the first Ken Norton fight. You know, he's predicted that he's going to knock out Frazier within 3 rounds. What do you think about that, Chuck?
Well, I can't go along with that prediction. I have to go along with Ali to win the fight, but I can't believe he can knock out Joe Frazier in 3 rounds. Joe's a tough boy, and he's fought Ali twice, and both fights went the limit. Muhammad Ali isn't a devastating puncher. He's an accumulative type puncher, and I look for either a...
Now, watching the action in slow motion here.
Viruet gets hit with a good right hand and a left hook to the stomach. He's moving away, and Duran is landing those good overhand right hands. They clinch now. Here's the start of round 2. Roberto Duran in a green trunks with the white stripe. Edwin Viruet in a white trunks with the powder blue stripe.
Edwin came up with a real good left hook in that opening stanza here.
2 fighters now getting bricked by the referee. Viruet throws a left hook and misses. Duran slips inside. 2 fighters are clinching now, throwing body punch. The referee separates the 2 fighters. 2 fighters come to the center of the ring. Duran always on the offensive. Viruet a counter puncher, landing some good combinations as Duran moves in.
Very capable referee here, Chuck. Petey Dellis refereed quite a few championship fights here in New York.
Yes, I know. I think Petey's refereed a few of my fights too. Referee separates the 2 fighters. Duran's a little more careful now than he was in the first round. He learned to respect Viruet a little bit. Viruet's landed a few good combinations in that first round. Picks that jab. Duran moving in all the time. Viruet giving him a Muhammad Ali shuffle. 2 fighters tie each other up on a rope. That brought a roar from the crowd. Viruet seems to be playing with Duran now, sticking his left hand out. Oh, it's right up out there. It is Viruet, I'll tell you, boy. He's a heck of a fighter. Duran's got a fight on his hand tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't going to be no 1 or 2 round knockout, I can promise you that.
Chuck, this fight I think is going to be everything is summed up to me. Of course, it's the perfect matchup, boxer versus puncher.
Yes. Something like what we might expect tonight in the final bout between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier.
Edwin Viruet, known around the New York circles here, is probably the best boxer in the metropolitan area. He holds a very, very impressive win over the current 130-pound state champion Vilomar Fernandez, who made that big hit beating Ray Lenny on TV recently.
It was a heck of a fight. Fernandez is a heck of a fighter. Duran trying to press his man. Viruet staying on the perimeter, sticking those jabs, trying those combinations, and scoring very well, I might add. Oh, good left hook to the belly by Duran, right on the button. That one hurt a little bit. That took a little steam out of Viruet. Viruet moving to his left all the time, getting over that left hook, right uppercut combination, trying to catch Duran coming in. There's a good left jab to the face. Fighters tie each other up inside, and they're banging away. The referee steps in and separates them. And that's the end of round 2, and a very, very exciting fight so far. What would you say, Jack?
Oh, this is going to probably going to be the best lightweight fight seen in New York in quite some time. Viruet scoring very effectively with that jab, Chuck. I would say I'd give that round even, although Duran did hit with a solid left hook. Viruet countered right back with a left hook of his own. Looking into the corner of Roberto Duran. Here we go again with the action in round 2. Duran digging in, left hooks to the body. That one was a little low, wasn't it, Jack?
Yes, it was, Jack. When he throws that right hand, he dips with it, and sometimes you land it a little low. But most of the punches are absorbed by the cuff. You don't really feel too many of them, unless they come real low. Here's the buzzer. 10 seconds to the start of round 3.
Roberto Duran, world's lightweight champion from Guadalajara, Panama.
Start of round 3. The 2 fighters come to the center of the ring again. Roberto Duran in the green trunks with the white stripe. Edwin Viruet with the white trunks with the blue stripes, giving Duran that Muhammad Ali shuffle. Duran lands a good left hook on the right hand to the body. Viruet pushes away, and he's walking away now. Boy, it looks like this kid Viruet has every move in a book, considering he's only had about 29 fights.
Oh, he's just a tremendous boxer. Tremendous. Definitely class of boxer versus punching mix-up. Duran in the green trunks, white trim. Viruet, white trunks with the baby blue trim.
Oh, good left hook to the head by Duran. Viruet just shakes his head again and smiles to say, nah, that didn't hurt. Duran is really pressing the fight now. As Viruet tries to stick that jab and throw those combinations to keep on a move. Duran keeps cornering him. Two fighters clinch now, and the referee steps in to break them. Push them apart. Duran right back on the attack. Oh, two good punches to the midsection.
I could see why they called Duran Manos de Piedra, which means stone hands in Spanish.
Viruet throws a good left-right combination, and Duran steps in. Viruet has lightning fast hands. He's dancing around. Oh, he's putting on a heck of a display here, Jack.
Oh, he's just unbelievable. Edwin fighting some fight too, isn't he, Chuck?
He sure is. Duran's everything we expected, but boy, I'll tell you, this Viruet's everything that we heard about too. One of the best lightweight bouts I've seen in years.
I was just thinking the same thing. Beautiful jab by Edwin.
Very quick. He doubles it up and triples it. Keeps on a move all the time. Steps in, steps out.
Duran just perpetual motion. Just keeps throwing and throwing. Just keeps loading up.
20 seconds left in round 3. Oh, good combination landed by both fighters. They roll into the far rope. Referee separates the two fighters. 10 seconds left to round 3. Referee Peter Della steps in and separates the two fighters. Viruet on the move again, left to right. Oh, a good combination. And that's the end of round 3. As both fighters look at each other, give each other a look of scorn and walk away to their corners.
Edwin giving it the alley shuffle there, too. What a great contest. Packed house here in the Nassau Coliseum. Looking in the corner of Roberto Duran, 24 years old. Been fighting since he's 8 years old. 8 years old, won the title at 21. I was talking to him in the dressing room. He speaks no English. Fortunately, I'm bilingual myself. He informs me that he has his own combo back in Panama. Sings, dances. Defended his title 7 times, won all 7 times by knockout. His toughest opponent being Hector Thompson from Australia. Going into Viruet's corner, we see Josie Maria, his manager, heading to him. Also in the corner is one of the most popular figures in the New York area, Patty Flood, manager of Bobby Cassidy.
There's the bell for round 4. The two fighters come out. Viruet in the white trunks with the powder blue stripes. Duran in the green trunks with the white stripes. They go right at each other. They start banging each other inside. Referee Peter Della separates the two. Viruet sticking that good left jab and moving to his left, circling to his left all the time. Oh, good combination landed by Viruet. A good left hook by Duran. Both boys are getting off good, landing good. Viruet keeps smiling at Duran.
Roberto Manos de Piedra Duran from Guadalajara, Panama, in green trunks with the white trim, the world's lightweight champion. Edwin Viruet from New York City in the white trunks with blue trim.
The fight seems to be picking up steam instead of slowing down. Duran picks up his pace and is pressing. Oh, good left-right combination to the jaw of Viruet, and Viruet just casually shrugs it off.
Edwin got off a good left, too, just prior to that left-right combination by Duran.
Yes, he did, Jack. Viruet dancing. That's the combination by Duran.
Duran's just constantly looking to load up, Chuck. You notice that? Just loads up and loads up. Looks for that knockout every time.
Well, maybe that's why he's knocked out 7 straight guys in title defense.
I should say so.
For 135 pounds, he must sit like a cannon, boy. Viruet sticking that hand out, holding it in his face, dancing around. Comes in with a left hook that just partially lands on Duran's head.
My God, what a fight.
This Viruet is a real title threat, Jack, that's for sure. This bout isn't a title bout, but I'll tell you, boy, the way this fight is going, this might just jump him right into a title threat.
Look at that jab.
Sticks a good jab in Duran's face. I got a jab, a left hook to the head. Put Duran with 3 punches in that series as Duran came in trying to unload. Duran looks a little bewildered to me now, Jack.
Edwin's fighting a perfect fight, Chuck. He's in and out, in and out. This is exactly what you have to do against a two-fisted puncher like Duran. Edwin is really not gifted with that real hard knockout punch, but like I say again, he's just one hell of a boxer.
Duran moving in, always on the offensive. Throws a right hand to the body that misses. Left hook, ooh, good left hook to the belly. Right hand to the head. Duran gives a mock scowl to the crowd. And that's the end of the round. As you can hear by the crowd, ladies and gentlemen, they're really enjoying this bout. Here's a slow-mo now. Roberto Duran on the offense. Moving in behind that left jab. Throws a left hook and a right hand, misses both. Viruet caught him with a left hook coming in. They're on the ropes. But it's a heck of a fight, I'll tell you that. Non-stop.
Waiting for the action for round 5 in this great lightweight contest between the world lightweight champion Roberto Duran of Guadalajara, Panama, and Edwin Viruet of New York City. Duran in the green trunks with the white trim, Viruet in white trunks with baby blue trim. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Wepner.
There's the bell for round 5. Duran, the same thing, moving in all the time, throwing those combinations. Viruet holding out his hands, dancing in and out, dancing to his left, always on the move. A very tough target to hit. See, Jack, you know, even though he's a lot lighter, he reminds me a lot of Muhammad Ali in his prime, doesn't he, Jack?
Yes, and that's, I agree with you 100%, Chuck, absolutely.
Duran wants to fight, boy. He steps right in and throws those combinations, but Viruet is equal to the task. He's right there all the time.
In fact, I would venture to say, Chuck, that Muhammad Ali isn't near the puncher Roberto Duran is.
No, I'd say he's not. He's not a great puncher, but Duran caught him with a combination, but he was off balance. Crowd really loves this fight, ladies and gentlemen. You can hear by the approval with each and every combination that's landed by both fighters.
Edwin rolling with every punch. Every punch.
Duran is trying to unload, trying to bust him up inside, throwing over and under combination. Viruet tripping most of them. Both fighters in the center of the ring now. Duran in the green trunks with the white stripe. Viruet in the white trunks with the powder blue stripe. Viruet's doing a little more dancing now instead of his walkaway set. Oh, there goes the Muhammad Ali shove, and he walks away now. Oh, good left hook to the head of Duran. Duran walks right into that punch. Petey Della separates the two fighters. Here's Duran right back again.
How about that left hook by Edwin?
Beautiful combination. Landed two. Viruet lands another left jab. And Duran now is smiling at him. Another left jab by both fighters landed that time. Another left jab by Viruet. Viruet is sticking that left jab now. As Duran, it doesn't seem to be moving as much. Double left jab. Oh, right hand by Duran.
Awesome right hand by Duran. Awesome.
Viruet just smiles and shouts at the crowd.
Rolls with every punch.
That's the trick, you know, Jack. If you can roll with the punch, you get rid of like half of the velocity. It doesn't hurt nearly as much. 10 seconds left in the round. Both fighters inside ripping uppercuts. And that's the end of round 5. It's Chuck Ruppner and Jack Brownie at ringside here at the Nassau Coliseum. And we're handling the Roberto Duran, Edwin Viruet 10-round non-title fight. What do you think about it so far,
Oh,
Jack?
it's just an unbelievable fight. Everything, this fight promised to be probably one of the greatest lightweight fights ever seen in this metropolitan area, and it certainly is, Chuck.
Both trainers working over their respective fighters and giving each corner instruction.
You know, speaking about trainers, Chuck, you know, in Roberto Duran's corner, he's being trained by his main trainer, Nestor Quinones from Panama, but also working with Duran is Freddie Brown and Ray Arcel, who between them have over 100 years of boxing experience.
Unbelievable.
Ray Arcel trained 18 world champions, including Barney Ross, Tony Zale, Ezra Charles, Billy Stutz.
There's the bell for round 6. Edwin Viruet in the white trunks with the powder blue stripe. Roberto Duran in the green trunks with the white stripe. Duran on the offense. Viruet on the move. Viruet picking a good left jab. Duran trying to do it with one punch. Viruet's down from the slip. No knockdown. The referee rules no knockdown. Goes to the corner, wipes off Viruet's glove. Two fighters touch gloves. Back to the action. Viruet with another good left jab.
Edwin Viruet fighting what possibly could be the world's greatest fighter, Chuck, in Roberto Duran.
Quite possibly, Jack.
Outside again. Outside.
Left hook by Viruet misses the mark, and Duran counters to the left of his own to the body.
Let it come to you.
Another left jab that missed. Duran slips those jabs pretty well, pretty adeptly. Gets under them. Oh, good combination. Left hook, right hand to the body of Viruet. Those punches have to take their toll. Both fighters on the far ropes now.
Both fighters in just unbelievable shape. Unbelievable shape.
Roberto Duran moving in all the time moving in, a la Joe Frazier. Never gives you a second's rest. The right hand that misses the mark. Oh, good left jab by Viruet. Finds another good left jab. Left jab that misses. Viruet circling to his left, on his toes. And a good combination catches Duran coming in. Duran right back to the attack. Oh, good left, right. Oh. Good right hand, left hook to the body and ahead of Viruet. Duran landed a good combination that time. Petey Della yelling to the two fighters to separate. Oh, good right uppercut by Viruet. It's a heck of a battle, I'll tell you that.
It's just an unbelievable battle. Unbelievable.
There goes Viruet. Ali shoveling a good combination. Finds him on. And then he sips the combination by Duran. Two fighters in a corner. 10 seconds left in the round. And that's the end of round 6.
Well, Chuck, I'll tell you, the fans are certainly getting their money's worth here.
You're right, Jack.
Only an Al Lee Frazier fight could certainly follow this fight, Chuck.
It's about the only thing they can follow. You know, Jack, this fight is similar in a lot of ways to the fight we're expecting later on, the Ali Frazier fight. A boxer versus a puncher.
Absolutely. That's the classic matchup. Ray Arcel wiping down Roberto Duran's face now. Oh, he's just so impressive. So impressive. They're talking about the big match in South America between Roberto Duran and Antonio Cervantes, known as Kid Bambele. That would probably be for the 140-pound title. Of course, they're also talking about a Roberto Duran-Jose Napoles fight in the 147-pound division.
4 seconds left to the start of round 7.
Roberto Duran of Guadalajara, Panama, the green trunks with the white trim against Edwin Viruet of New York City in the white trunks and baby blue trim. Non-stop action here, Chuck.
You're right, Jack. Non-stop is the word. Oh, good combination. Duran hit him with a good left uppercut and a right cross. Viruet not moving as much as he was earlier, Jack. He's standing and punching more with Duran, and I think that's a bad move. Because I think the only chance he's got is if he keeps on a move. If you stand and punch with Duran, you're in a lot of trouble. Both fighters now in the corner, separated by referee Tony Della. Duran looking to set him up. Doing a good right hand, a left hook. Got Viruet hurt, I think.
Very hard to get away from Duran, Chuck. You know, he cuts the ring right off on you.
Right.
Action right over our heads now.
Duran always on a move, always on a move in. Viruet trying to throw that left hook and get away. About the best thing for him to do. I don't think he's fair too well if he stood the trader with him. A good combination landed by Viruet as he got away. Another good combination as he catches Duran coming in.
I remember when Roberto Duran, before he won the lightweight championship of the world, scoring a one-round knockout over another hard puncher, Benny Huertas of New York City. That was underneath the Ismael Laguna-Ken Buchanan fight when Buchanan defended the crown that he had won from Laguna that time in Madison Square Garden. Then, of course, Duran winning the title from Ken Buchanan in the Garden at 21 years old.
Oh, good left jab by Viruet as he caught Duran coming in. Fighters seem to be picking up the pace now, if you can believe that, after the pace they've set. But both boys, Viruet seems to be picking it up, and Duran is keeping right with him, punch for punch. Oh, good left hook to the head by Duran. Viruet's trying to tie up Duran inside, but Duran is like a baby bull.
This fight being brought to you by Don King Productions Incorporated and Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum.
Two fighters on a rope now, banging it out, toe-to-toe. Viruet and Duran. A real good exchange. Duran landed a left hook. Viruet landed a right hand over the left hook. Non-stop action here, ladies and gentlemen. Referee Peter Della steps in now, separates the two boys, and they get a big hand as the round ends.
End of round 8 in one of the finest contests ever seen here in the city of New York between world lightweight champion Roberto Duran of Guadalajara, Panama, and Edwin Viruet of New York City. Looking at Edwin Viruet's corner, he's 25 years old. I asked him how he got started in fighting. He just told me, well, all his brothers, he has 7 of them. He used to have so many fights around the block that he figured, well, I might as well get into it for the punch for pay ranks. Another interesting footnote about Edwin Viruet is that, you know, he raises pigeons, Chuck. He has one of the biggest pigeon coops in New York City, about 40 to 50 pigeons. That's his hobby.
A lot of pigeons, I'll tell you that.
Working in the corner with Edwin Viruet is manager Joe DiMaria. Also Patty Flood, popular fight figure around the New York City area, manager of Bobby Cassidy, who was looking for that championship bout with John Conte of London, England.
There's the belt for round 9. The two fighters come out. Roberto Duran in the green trunks with the white stripe, the lightweight champion of the world, and Edwin Viruet in the white trunks with the powder blue stripe. Viruet now seems to be more on the move now this round, back to his earlier style. Duran landed a pretty good left hook. He caught Viruet going away with it.
One note about Bobby Cassidy prior to this contest, he won the 10-round decision over McAfoley from Boston, a very good light heavyweight contest.
Duran moving in all the time, trying to slip away from those jabs, getting under most of them. Good left hook on the right hand, but it doesn't find the marker. Viruet definitely flipped that combination.
Both fighters in absolute tip-top shape.
Great shape. Viruet on the move. Always moving to, now he's moving to his right. Left hook, right hand. Up. Viruet slips down. No knockdown. The referee waves away. No knockdown. He slips it. Here's Duran on the move inside. There's a good right hand. That one seems to hurt Viruet a little bit. Duran moving in all the time, throwing combinations to the body and the head in close, and throwing that overhand right, that good overhand right. Oh, good left hook. Didn't find a mark, but it still stung as it caught Viruet in the neck.
You know, looking at Edwin Viruet, skin and bones, did you ever see somebody take a punch like him, Chuck? Unreal, just unreal.
You're right, Jackie. He is very slim at 136 pounds, and it's condition, Jack. That's what it is. Oh, good combination by Viruet. Push on the jaw of Duran. Duran just shakes it off and walks right in. Well, I tell you, Jack, this Duran takes a heck of a punch, too.
Yes, he certainly does. Certainly does, although I remember him being floored in the twice by Esteban de Jesus of Puerto Rico in both their contests. Esteban de Jesus handing Duran his only defeat, as you remember, in New York City's Madison Square Garden.
Yes. 35 seconds left in this round.
Duran, in his last 4 contests, he's won 3 of them in a first-round knockout.
Viruet moving around now, that good left jab. Duran just more or less following him around the ring, looking to set up with that one big punch. Referee Petey Della breaks the two fighters, and they go to the center of the ring. Viruet lands a combination, but misses the mark as he lands it on the chest of Duran. Viruet looks a little tired now. That's the end of round 9.
Oh, a little action after the bell there, Chuck.
Yes, the two fighters pushed each other. Duran threw a punch after the bell, and Viruet shoved him.
Here's stop action again as we watch the action in round 9.
Two fighters against the ropes. Roberto Duran in a green trunk, Edwin Viruet in a white trunk. Petey Della separates the two fighters. Duran on the move again, always forward, always forward.
You know, Chuck, I'll tell you one thing. This being a non-title fair, no matter what the outcome, I certainly think that Edwin Viruet definitely deserves a chance at the 135-pound championship. What do you think?
I definitely have to agree with you, Jack. He's given a great account of himself, and even though at this point I have Roberto Duran winning the fight, it's not a lopsided affair, I'll tell you that.
Here we go to the 10th and final round in what has been probably one of the finest fights ever seen here in the metropolitan area.
Two fighters now on the far ropes. Roberto Duran in the green trunks with the white stripes. Edwin Viruet in the white trunks with the blue stripe. The referee is warning both fighters about punching on the clinches.
These guys are unbelievable. You notice they didn't even come out and touch gloves for the last round, Chuck.
Well, let's stick the double jab. Lands both of them on Duran. Another combination. Catches Duran coming in.
I'm sorry, this is round 9.
Another good combination by Duran. Viruet. Duran lands a good left hook to the head. Both fighters stung each other on that combination. Well, we've got some great exchanges in this fight, ladies and gentlemen. Duran's still trying to finish it. Lands a good left hook to the jaw of Viruet, but Viruet just shakes it off. Trying to push Duran away and get to the center of the ring where it had some room to operate. Combination that misses the mark. Duran has his man against the far ropes. Again, Petey Della separates the two fighters. Duran moving in. Viruet with a left hook that misses the mark. Two fighters clinch. Petey Della steps in and separates the two fighters. Viruet still dancing on his toes. Looks like he's got a lot of steam up. Duran still looks pretty spry himself, though, Jack.
Oh, Duran is... He could fight 50 rounds, Chuck.
Viruet's playing with him now. Just sticking that glove out. Trying to connect, catches Duran. A good combination on a jaw. He steps in. Viruet walking away. Throwing Duran's timing off. Duran trying to set himself. It's a good round so far for Edwin Viruet, Jack.
Yes, it is, sir.
Very good round. This being the 10th and final round of this non-title encounter.
No, we're in the 9th round. I'm sorry, we have that correct now.
.35 seconds left in round 9. Duran moving in all the time. Viruet's got a very good round. You catch him with a right uppercut coming in. Jack, I'd say so far this is Edwin Viruet's best round.
Absolutely. I think one thing should be noted about Edwin Viruet's ring generalship, too.
Good right hand by Viruet. Duran stepped right into it. At the end of round 9. As you can hear, ladies and gentlemen, the crowd loves this bout. One of the greatest lightweight bouts ever seen here in the metropolitan area.
Here's a flurry in that 9th round, Chuck. Edwin holding on a little bit there. Getting into short uppercuts.
Both fighters have to be a little tired right now, Jack. It's been a heck of a fight so far. They must have thrown 10,000 punches each.
I don't know. I'm looking in both fighters' corners, Chuck, and certainly Edwin looks very fresh. Duran is raring to go. I see no signs of weariness at all. It's unbelievable at the pace they've set in these last 9 rounds.
Coming up to round 10. Referee Petey Della has the two fighters shake hands, and here we go for round 10. Viruet lands a good left-right combination, and Duran said as Duran comes in. Referee Petey Della separates the two fighters. Roberto Duran in a green trunks with a white stripe. Edwin Viruet in a white trunks with the blue stripe. They are on a far corner, throwing caution to the wind now, Duran is. Moving straight in, trying to land that big bomb. Viruet sticking his chin out, daring Duran to throw that combination. Duran telling the Viruet, come on and fight. Viruet's corner yelling instructions to him, telling him to pick up the pace and throw those combinations.
I'm just beginning to wonder, you know, with all that clowning around, I wonder if he thinks he's got this fight won.
Oh, you never take anything for granted, Jack. You've got to go out smoking every round. Duran trying to set up that right hand. Viruet sticking that jab. Duran sips the jab, throws going jab to the body. Viruet lands a good double jab to the head, a right to the head.
Great combination by Edwin Viruet.
Viruet running around the ring, and the crowd loves it.
Oh, my God.
A minute 15 seconds left in the 10th and final round. Both fighters banging away inside. Petey Della steps between them and separates the two fighters. Viruet on his toes. Duran landed the left hook but didn't find a mark, but he caught him on the side of the neck. Viruet checking the clock, checking his corner. Good combination by Duran. left hook, right hand. And Viruet is giving him the Ali shuffle. This is the combination to the head, even though the crowd thought it landed.
What a fight. I'm going to have to get up there and give the official decision, but I certainly hope we can get an interview with the winner of this fight.
Both fighters on a far ropes now, throwing body punches, both of them. Referee separates the two fighters. Viruet throws a triple jab, right hand. Gets away. Misses with a right hand. Duran throws a combination, misses. This fight's going to go all the way, ladies and gentlemen. You can tell by the crowd's approval, it's a great fight. As the fight ends, a 10-round bout. Petey Della stops the fight. It's all over. The end of 10 rounds, both fighters are still standing in a great 10-round lightweight bout as Edwin Viruet raised his hands to the crowd. He must figure he won this fight, ladies and gentlemen. I truthfully wouldn't say anything until we get the official announcement. Duran's waving to his followers. He thinks he won too. Here comes the official announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Viruet jumping up and down in the ring. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I've seen a lot of fights in my time. This has to be one of the best fights I've ever seen in any division. Here comes the official announcement from Jack Browning.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The winner of this contest, on a unanimous decision, Roberto Duran.
I guess you heard it. The crowd doesn't agree, but the winner of this fight is Roberto Duran, the lightweight champion of the world, on a unanimous decision. Viruet's walking out of the ring, raising his hands to his followers. Crowd is giving you a great hand, ladies and gentlemen, a great hand. Now we go to the Capitol Center.